everything, everywhere, all at once. DooBluhVay here, back to discuss another movie with you. This is still in theaters, and before we go any further, I want to say if you have not seen this movie yet, don't let it leave the theaters before you catch it. I'm not saying this won't still be good at home, but this is definitely a theater going experience. This movie is an experience like no other. It is unique and creative, and it's madness. Just go see it. Just trust me, okay? It is a non-stop action that feels like madness, but somehow it all makes sense. And when it grabs on, it doesn't let go, and it's gonna leave you contemplating your family, your relationships, and every decision you have ever made in your entire life. So before we go on, we'll talk about the cast. We have Michelle Yeoh, we have Ke Huy Quan, Stephanie Hsu, and Jamie Lee Curtis. These were the big players in the movie, and they did a fantastic job. It was absolutely wonderful to see Data and Shorty back in the movies as an adult, and you can still hear that it's him and his voice. And if you're a fan of the Goonies, or if you're a fan of Indiana Jones, you're just gonna smile at seeing him on the screen. It's wonderful.
I'm setting booby traps. Booby traps. That's what I said. I'm setting booby traps in case of anybody's following us. Like if we're taller, so we can hear them coming.
So, the movie. We have muscular pinkies, we have googly eyes on everything, we have dongs for weapons, and an everything bagel like you've never seen in your life. I know that feels like it doesn't make sense. This just captivated me. Once the action got going, it did not stop. This whole movie is really about alternate universes and how the smallest decision can alter your life path. On a very small scale, it made me think of the movie Sliding Doors that I haven't seen since I was a teenager, with Gwyneth Paltrow, where she misses a train versus in an alternate universe she catches the train and it changed her entire life. So there's an endless amount of universes with endless amounts of yourself, and all of these different decisions you made in your life create different versions of you. And this movie taps into who would you have become in this alternate universe, and then these characters that are in this universe that we see, they can in some way tap into themselves in this other universe to kind of borrow their talents, whatever they may be. I don't want to spoil any of them because it is too good to experience from the get-go. Like, you just have to see this movie. But some of the probably the most creative use of alternate universes that I think I've ever seen. Probably the most creative movie that I've ever seen. And inside of this madness, inside of this nonsense, it somehow all still makes sense. You are like lost, but you're not. You don't get it, but you do. It's just brilliant. When I finished, like when the rolling credits came, that was just the first word that came to my mind was brilliant. This movie is brilliant. This definitely made me want to explore more movies by the directors. It was directed by Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert. Probably not saying that quite right, but absolutely every moment in this movie was intentional. So pay attention from the second that it starts, because a lot of it comes back into play before it's over. I left the movie theater feeling hopeful and inspired. I laughed, I cried, I winced. It evoked such a range of emotion from me, and it definitely made me think, which I feel like I don't want to say this and offend people, because movies can definitely be just for entertainment purposes, but I feel like really good movies connect with you on a deeper level, and this accomplishes that and it doesn't feel like it should, because like I said, there's just so much that seems like nonsense, but just masterfully done. That's really all I'm gonna say about this movie, because it's too good to spoil any moments. It's just worth seeing. So trust me, get on your phone, get on your laptop, purchase tickets now. Don't let this one leave the theater before you have a chance to catch it. And when you do, let's talk about it, because I definitely want to discuss this movie. It was, yes, it was just, yes, just go see it. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. I feel like this is probably not a very comprehensive review. This movie just made me giddy. It reminded me why I love movies. I haven't seen a movie in a long time that made me feel this way. So very pleased with it overall. So DooBluhVay out, go see it now. Like, comment, subscribe, join my channel. I'm gonna keep putting these out, and I would like for you to join me on my journey. See you later.